Um, Give me a moment. I will share my screen. Yes. Um, Mamun sent me the homework earliest. So yeah, let's just do one thing. I will make my phone on focus mode so that I don't get any notification or any problems while taking the class. Right. Hmm. Mamun, you can hear me, right?
जी मैम.
Right. My favorite TV show. All right. Hmm. Now, first of all, wait, someone is trying to join. Right. So, কোথাও কেউ নেই is my favorite TV show which was written by হুমায়ুন আহমেদ। আচ্ছা, কোথাও কেউ নেই। So, কোথাও কেউ নেই, you are writing the name of a book, even though it doesn't matter if it's in Bengali or English and whatever the language, French, Spanish, whatever the language is, doesn't matter. As it's a name of a book or any writing, you have to use the capital letter. Hmm. কোথাও the first letter, of course you must write the, even for the q, for even the letter q, so sorry, for the word q, you should use k in capital form. Nay, n should be used as also in like as in capital form. Why? Because if we say that Humayun Ahmed, so h we use as capital letter, Ahmed's a we also use as capital letter, so that the same rule should be followed in any writing or any novels, any short stories, whatever it is, as it's a name, right? That's why. Right then, Kothao Keo Nei is my favorite television show, which was written by Humayun Ahmed, right? I have never seen this type of drama in my life. So I have never seen this type of drama. Rather, using this type of drama, you could use, I never have. I have never, without saying it, you could say like this. I never have seen such type of drama. Okay. This type of drama, these people were protested in the streets for releasing of Bakir Bhai. All right, so here is the problem that it was such a realistic drama that um, people protested, or the audience, okay, audience you should board of people protested. People were protested, you cannot use it because it would be used in passive voice then. কিন্তু আপনাকে এটা মনে রাখতে হবে, you have to remember. আচ্ছা, if you don't understand sometimes when I'm speaking English, please stop me and tell me that, ma'am, here I didn't understand, can you repeat it in Bengali? Then I will repeat it in Bengali. All right. Then, so people protested because people can protest themselves. People do not need anyone to protest for themselves, right? So we should use the active form here. People protested on the streets for acha for releasing. You can use here that for releasing Bakir Bhai. For releasing Bakir Bhai is also all right. Okay. For releasing Bakir Bhai. The show was aired on Bangladesh television that means BTV. All right. The show was aired on amazing. Who were the main characters? Because Bakir Bhai is one person's name. Bakir Bhai and Muna were the main characters of this show, and they acted very well. You should rather the actors acted very well. The show started very magnificently but ended emotionally. Right. Ended tragically, you can say tragically, emotionally, rather using emotionally, you can say the show started very magnificently but ended tragically. One girl, and he lived in his Muna lived in her uncle's house. She was a government job holder and she was passing very well time with his cousins. Acha, she spent. So you could say rather that was not passing. Acha, she passed um very well, very nice time. She passed very nice. All right, you were saying here that at right moment she was passing good time. Okay, okay, okay. Then it's all right, Mamun. It's all right. She was passing cousins. On other hand, এখানে তো লিখতে হতো যে on the other hand. Okay. হ্যাঁ, জি। Okay, Bakir Bhai was a gangster and he was famous for his activities. আচ্ছা, এখানে I'm not sure, আমি জানি না এরকম টাইপের কিছু ছিলেন। Gangster, right. So that's what I wanted to know. Actually, the much like a rebel. He was not a gangster. Gangster means uh, someone who does some misdeeds to the society and some criminal activities. That's what a gangster is called. Okay. So he did not do any of those. So Bakir Bhai was a rebel, not a gangster. Was a rebel, and he was famous for he loved Muna very much, but she didn't care it. Okay, you could rather say she didn't care. You did not have to use here. She didn't care it. You didn't have to use here. বাহুল্য দোষ হয়ে গেছে, ওকে, রিপিটেশন হয়ে গেছে, দরকার নেই, she didn't care. Suddenly her uncle was arrested by the police, okay, for his money embezzlement, and finally he had to hang on his crime. No, no, no. He got hanged. Okay. He got hanged for his crime. Okay. After some days, her cousin goes to father-in-law's house. No, after some days, her cousin went to her father-in-law's house. Maybe. Acha, here you are referring to the cousin. Was the cousin a girl or a boy? All right. Right. Then after some days, her cousin went to use the here. Maybe that means that you are using such a father-in-law's house where everyone goes. But it was her father-in-law's house, right? So rather using the, you could use here her father-in-law's house, and her aunt passed away. What a cruel irony of fate. Acha. One day, Bakir Bhai was arrested by police of false murder. Acha. Was One day Bakir Bhai was arrested by police um, on acquisition of murder. Okay, on acquisition of murder or on acquisition
বানানটা
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ A Q U
অ্যাকুইজিশন
I
বানানটা একটু
A C sorry A C Q U Y S A T I O N A C Q U Y S A T I O N acquisition. All right. SITION acquisition. Then what happened? Right. False murder was on acquisition of murder. আচ্ছা that time Muna loved Bakir Bhai and she wanted আচ্ছা আ- এখানে তখন এরম ভাবে না বলে you could rather say that in the meantime okay at that time না বলে in the meantime ইতিমধ্যে হ্যাঁ in the meantime Muna started loving Bakir Bhai and and she wanted to but she wanted to go away or she wanted to go far away from ও আচ্ছা ফার অ্যাওয়ে উইথ বাকের ভাই অলরাইট ও পালিয়ে যেতে চেয়েছিল বাকের ভাইয়ের সাথে সেটা বলতে চেয়েছেন
পেলে দূরে চলে
আচ্ছা
যেতে
আচ্ছা
চাইছিল
আচ্ছা
আর
আচ্ছা
কি।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
আমি পালিয়ে
রাইট
যাওয়ার
রাইট
কথা।
রাইট আচ্ছা তো হি ওয়ান্টেড টু গো ফার অ্যাওয়ে আচ্ছা ফার অ্যাওয়ে উইথ বাকের ভাই আচ্ছা গো ফ্রম নয় গো ফার অ্যাওয়ে উইথ বাকের ভাই when he when he gets released from the jail okay mm, he had to hang for false royal witness আচ্ছা রয়্যাল এখানে কেন বসিয়েছেন মামুন রয়্যাল বলতে এখানে কি ক্ষেত্রে রয়্যাল
ম্যাম
মানে তো রাজকীয়
ম্যাম ওই যে আপনার ওই যে লতে একটা আইন আছে আর কি, রাজসাক্ষী। ওই রাজসাক্ষীটা ইউজ করার জন্য এটা আমি আর কি।
আচ্ছা রাজ সাক্ষী প্রাইম উইটনেস বলা হয় মেবি রয়্যাল উইটনেস বলা হয় না হ্যাঁ প্রাইম মানে প্রধান উইটনেস যেরকম মানে প্রাইম মানে প্রধান ঠিক আছে প্রাইমটা এখানে ইউজ করতে হবে রয়্যাল না বলে রয়্যাল বলতে রাজসাক্ষী যদিও বাংলায় রাজ বলি কিন্তু ওটার ইংলিশটা সরাসরি হলে তখন রাজ হয় না তখন ওটা হচ্ছে প্রাইম হয়ে যায় মানে প্রধান তো তো এবার আপনি এখানে লিখতে পারেন যে হি গট হ্যাংড ফর দ্য wrong acquisition of the prime witness okay wrong acquisition of the prime witness ending of this drama there was no relatives and well wisher with Munna acha Munna acha tale here rather using ending of this drama you could say at the end of this drama there was no relative or well wisher of Munna. Hmm. So this drama was a tragic show. So the show was a real tragic show, right? Where
ম্যাম ইউটিউবে দেখেছি আমি।
right, all right. Hmm. Then I will also start watching it, right? কোথাও কেউ নেই, right? All right. Then একটা কাজ করি এইটা উম এটা লিখেছেন আপনি এটা আমি দেখি তো নাদিম এটা লিখেছেন মাহবুবও তাই লিখেছেন উম প্রত্যেকে এটাই লিখেছেন কিন্তু এইটা আর না মাহবুব লিখেছেন রাইট মাহবুব এটা লিখেছেন আচ্ছা এটা মাহবুবের চেক করছি রাইটিংটা আমি মানে সবারটা একবার অল্প চেক করে দিচ্ছি Look, it's rain. Look, they are playing. Right. ঠিক লিখেছেন. When I was 20, I was smoking. When I was a student, I read more books. Okay. Mahabub. When I was a student, when I was student, no. When I was a student, I read more books. I have seen Louis yesterday. I did the class of Mamun sir yesterday. Acha. I did the class of Mamun sir yesterday. Right. We are living here since April. We have been doing our online class since March. In March, আচ্ছা, in 2023, Mahabub, here. আচ্ছা, Mahabub, you can hear me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, Mahabub. So, the first thing you should notice here that since March, if you are using since March, then you should put one comma here. Put a comma and then you can write 2023. Or if you are trying to use this way, the way you have used here, just from 2023, comma March. Okay, you can write this way. But since March in 2023, this would be a wrong sentence. You should not use this way. Okay. I will phone you when I will arrive. He will quarrel with me when he sees me. Mamun, how could you forget this one? When he sees me, he is the third person singular number form, and we remember that we have to use here the simple present form, right? So, as we have to use the simple present form, then you must use the s or es after the verb form, right? I am not believing him. Acha, I don't hate him. Right. I am born in Bangladesh. Bangladesh was independence. Oh, no, no. নো মামুন, বাংলাদেশ ওয়াজ ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্স। ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্স মানে কি? স্বাধীনতা। এটা বাংলা কি হচ্ছে? বাংলাদেশ ছিল স্বাধীনতা 1971 সালে। মিনিংটা হচ্ছে না কিন্তু। এই জন্য আপনাকে বসাতে হবে যে বাংলাদেশ গট ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্স ইন 1971। ওকে, বাংলাদেশ স্বাধীনতা পেয়েছিল। My sister has 20 years. My student life is 23 years old. Right. I have cold in this room. We feel boring here. Right. I must see the dentist yesterday. We had to see that new movie yesterday. Right. I came here for study English. I came to my university for collecting depression. Acha. But uh, Mahabub, you know, depression is a like it's not a good term, right? You can collect good memories, but for depression, you just got it. You didn't want to collect it, right? So you can collect good memories. That the word here that I came to my university for going through depression or for having unnecessary depression, you could say this way. But for collecting depression, you shouldn't say it. Okay, you could say rather for collecting memories, good memories. Okay, you could rather say this. I drove there without to stop. Last year I joined the exam without studying. Okay, she looked but she didn't say nothing. I knew him but she didn't know me. Right. This is the first time I'm here. This is the first time I have been seeing this type of drama. Right. I have been here since 3 days. I have been studying here for 3 years. She told me that he has a headache. I told him that I had a phone. He said me that he was Chinese. He told me that he was an artist, right? He is Dutch or better Belgian. I am a footballer or rather a cricketer, right? When you come, take your bike. When I see him trying to say something, oh no, no, I when you come, take your bike. এখানে আমরা তো এই ট্রাইং টু সি সামথিং ওয়েন আই সি হিম, মাহবুব এখানে খেয়াল করুন, ওয়েন যখনই দিয়েছেন তখনই ওটা একটা ক্লজ হয়ে গেল। ট্রাইং টু সে সামথিং ওটা আবার ফ্রেজ হয়ে গেল। একটা ক্লজ একটা ফ্রেজ দিয়ে তার সঙ্গে যদি আপনার কনজাংশন আবার ওয়েন বসিয়ে দেন, তো দ্যাট উড বি এ গ্রেট মিস্টেক, রাইট? সো ইউ মাস্ট ইউজ টু ক্লজেস in one sentence if you are putting conjunctions, right? So you could rather say that when I see him, um, I ran away. Okay. You could say that. But এখানে টেক ইওর বাইক কেন বলেছিলাম? যে ব্রিং ইওর বাইকের যাতে ব্রিং বলতে পারি। কারণ টেক মানে নেওয়া। আমি বলেছিলাম আনতে, তাহলে এটা ব্রিংটা ইউজ করতে বলেছিলাম। Like Mamun. I'm not an intelligent student like Mamun. Nadim. All right. আচ্ছা, মামুন or নাদিম। হুম, মামুন or নাদিম। মামুন নাদিম You shouldn't have used the comma here, like Mamun or Nadim. Can you mend this until Tuesday? Can you send me some money by him? Uh, can you send me some money? Acha. Can you send me some money by him? তার দ্বারা এরা বলতে চাইছেন। আচ্ছা। Can you send me some money with him? You can say this, okay? তার সাথে কিছু টাকা পাঠাতে পারেন। By him তাকে দিয়ে এখানে টাকা কারো তার সাথে টাকা পাঠানো যায়। হ্যাঁ, তাকে দিয়ে টাকা পাঠানো হোক। তো সেটা ওই by him এইখানে by him টা সঠিক উপযুক্ত হচ্ছে না। With him you can you should rather use here the preposition. Can you give me an information? Can you give me some money? Right. Mm, I am thinking to change my job. I am thinking of joining this class. Right. It can rain this evening. They may come here. Right. Although it was late, but she went out. Though not a good student, I always say exam has no pain. Though he is poor, he tries to help other people. Tries. Okay. I looked at me in the mirror. They played their field. Acha, he has much money. He has not enough money. He has no enough money. নয় বরং he has not enough money কারণ ওই enough বসিয়েছেন তো এখানে দেখুন যে he has no enough money, he has no money. If you wrote he has no money, it was a perfect answer. But here you should use that he has no money, he has not enough money. Okay, most of people agree with me. Acha, in Myanmar most students do not go to their university. In Myanmar most students don't go to their universities because most all the students they don't go to one university, right? And also in Myanmar there is not only one university, so we could use in Myanmar most students don't go to their universities because of bad politics. Okay, right. Nadim, we all are familiar with TV shows. First mistake, Nadim. We all are familiar with TV shows, not one show. We don't watch one show with TV shows, right? Because I have written here show because my favorite show. I can have one favorite show, right? So that's why I have used show here. But we all are familiar with TV shows. You are mentioning many TV shows. That's why you should use TV shows. Everyone has own interest, like my mother and little sister watching Indian serial. Acha. So everyone has their own interests, like my mother and little sister, comma, watching Indian serials. All right, but my mother. You have used Nadim here. You used my mother. My is not even a noun, not even a proper noun. So why did you put the capital form of M here? You should not use it. You should stop making these silly mistakes. Nadim, even in your subconscious mind, you should not make these mistakes. These are very silly mistakes, right? It's a beginner kind of mistake. You are not a beginner, right? But my
Yes, ma'am.
father always, right. But my father always preferred to see any kind of news. But my father always, acha, prefers because always is an adverb. But my father always prefers to see is a adjective. So, but my father always prefers to watch any kind of news channels. You could rather use news. On the other hand, I love to watch the cartoons. All right, like acha, you should not have used full stop here. Like Motu Patlu, Shiva, Nat Boltu, Chacha Bhatija, Gopal Bhatt, etc. These TV shows are very famous to the childrens. Are very famous to the children. Children already means many child, right? Right. So you should not use s here. When I get free time, I also spend my time to watch cartoons. Right. Here all the cartoons have specific character. Oh, characters. CHRSCTER. Okay. Character spelling is mistaken here. Acha. Here all the cartoons have specific characters such as Motu Patlu are Motu, such as Motu Patlu. Then put a comma, are very good friends. Okay. They are good friends. You should not use here because Motu Patlu you have put it. So if you use they again, that would be a repetition of Motu Patlu again. So Motu Patlu, comma, are good friends. Motu is a little bit thick. You could rather say Motu is a little bit fat because thickness you can use thickness for anything, not for a person. You could use a thick book as thick hair. She has thick hair. You can use like this, but you cannot use thick for a person. You rather can use fat. Motu is a little fat, and Patlu is a little thin, little bit thin,
ম্যাম, আমি
right?
এটা এটা ভাবছিলাম কিন্তু চিকন এরিয়া পাচ্ছিলাম না। মানে এই জন্য আবার থিক অ্যান্ড থিন দিয়ে করলাম এটা।
বুঝতে পেরেছি। ঠিকটা আপনার ওটা বস্তুর ক্ষেত্রেই হয়। আচ্ছা, they all the time spend together. আচ্ছা, no, they spend all the time together, and the cartoon is still going on, right? So you should not put it in past form. So the stories are going on even now. So they spend time together all the time. They spend all the time together, and আচ্ছা, হ্যাপেন মেনি অকারেন্স, ওটা কি ওরা ঘটায় নাকি ওদের সাথে ঘটে সেটা বলতে চেয়েছেন?
ম্যাম, ওরাই ঘটায়।
তাহলে দে কজ মেনি অকারেন্স। হ্যাপেন মানে কি? হ্যাপেন মানে তো কোনো ঘটনা বা ঘটনা ঘটা হয়। কিন্তু কজ মানে কেউ নিজে থেকে যদি কোনো ঘটনা ক্রিয়েট করে, ইউ শুড ইউজ কজ। ওকে, তো অর দে ক্রিয়েট মেনি অকারেন্সেস, রাইট? উই ক্যান ইউজ দ্যাট। অর দে কজ মেনি অকারেন্সেস, এরকম আমরা কজ এরকম লিখতে পারি। তো ক্রিয়েটটা আরো বেটার হয় কি দে ক্রিয়েট মেনি অকারেন্সেস, নট ওয়ান অকারেন্স, রাদার অকারেন্সেস, দেয়ার আর মেনি অকারেন্সেস দে ক্রিয়েট। Nat Boltu is similar like Motu Patlu. Acha. She was a very talented children and good cyclist as well. She is a very talented child. Okay, child means one child, and children means many, like more than one child. They will be children. So we should not use s or es after childrens, and um, we only should use the children, as the plural form here, and a good cyclist as well. Acha. Right, Nadim. Your English is it's not bad, but the main issue is here that you were making very silly mistakes. Okay. Maybe you had some problems, some health issues. Maybe that's why. But you need to be in your sleep. Like if, after hearing so many speaking in English, if you are even trying to talk in English in your sleep, you should not make these mistakes. Okay, because these are really very silly mistakes. Okay, so do
Yes,
that, Nadim.
I, yes, ma'am, I get it.
Right. Then wait, I will check Shorab's homework first, then I will check Mahabub's. Right. Shorab, you're in the class, right? Right. My favorite TV show. Watching
Yes,
television
miss.
is one of the most popular. Acha, first of all, Shorab, I taught you the previous month. Maybe you have forgotten, but whenever we are using we should use what? You should use after using you should use the singular form. Okay, but after using one of you should use the plural form. Okay, so popular sources of the noun. So we should use one of the popular sources of entertainment. Okay, many people watch TV program regularly. Acha, many people watch TV programs, not one program. Many people they don't watch one program. So you should rather say many people watch TV programs regularly. I also spend my leisure time. Okay. I don't know whom I told this, but I discussed this same problem in your previous month's class, that you should not, you don't need to use leisure and time together, because leisure already means অবসর। তো অবসর মানেই যে সময়টাতে আপনি কোনো কাজ করছেন না, তো সেটা মানেই লেজার অবসর। তো ওই জন্য watching television shows. Okay, there are many enjoyable TV programs. Among them, I like Better Call Saul the most. Acha, it is an American legal crime drama television series created by Vince Gilligan and Peter Cloud. All right, this program received acclamation for its acting, characters, writing, direction, and cinematography. Acha, many reviewers, sure of many reviewers. So you should not use the say like the small letter here. You should use the capital letter here. Many reviewers it. Acha, considered it is one of the greatest. Don't use it. You rather use many reviewers considered it as one of the greatest television series of all time. It has 63 episodes over 6 seasons, not one season. So 6 seasons. Better Call Saul follows the transformation of Jimmy McGill, and former con artist who is trying to become a respectful lawyer. All right. So the same thing goes for you, Shorab. That thing I told Mamun. You always remember that if you are using any show's name, then it is also a name for the show, right? So Better Call Saul, for each and every letter of each word, better B will be capital, calls C will be capital, solves S will be capital. Okay, remember this. Or also after using them, you must put the quotation. Okay, the next time you used the name, you didn't put the quotation here. Better Call Saul follows the transmission of Jimmy. Acha. Jimmy is brother's law firm at HHM, where he befriend with Kim Wexler, and several times later their friendship turns romantic. Wait. So you have put where, like in the beginning of a sentence, but it seems like this sentence is connected to the previous sentence. So you should not have put a full stop here. You could like just flawlessly could use he initially works in his brother's law firm at HHM, where he befriends with, why where he befriends, because befriend, friend means বন্ধু, আর befriend মানে বন্ধুত্ব করা। So he, এখানে he হচ্ছে থার্ড পারসন সিঙ্গুলার নাম্বার আছে। So where he befriends with Kim Wexler, and several time. All right, time. So right. It's all right. Several time later, their friendship turns. আচ্ছা, turns ওটা স্পেলিং মিস্টেক হয়ে গেছে, টার্নস ইনটু রোমান্টিক। আচ্ছা, after attaining admission to the bar, Jimmy working as a public defender. No, Jimmy started working as a public defender and involved and got involved, not like it he involved here. Saurabh, I told you that always try to maintain just one tense whenever you are describing any story, any shows, or any novels. Okay, because like we can use the both from two perspectives. From what perspective? If you want to use the present form of the tense, then that means that the storybooks is still there, right? And as it is a storybook, as it says storybook, and people are still, there are so many people who are still reading it, or there are many people who are still watching it. So we can use the present form here. And from other sense, the time when you watched it and you were writing after a long time, or maybe 2 or 3 days, so that means the time has passed already. So that's why you must there, that's why you can use past tense here. But using both the tenses, it will just make it a hodgepodge. it would be a good thing. Okay, so try to maintain just one tense. This story is acha. After attaining admission to the bar, Jimmy working as a but Jimmy starts working as a public defender and involved with illegal narcotics trade. This story is very interesting and twisted. Acha. Mm, the lesson of this particular series is justice is not about the past, it is about the future. All right, all right, all right. Yes, sort of. It was all right. But the problems. Right. Mahabub, my favorite TV program. Right now, I have no favorite TV shows because I don't watch much TV now. All right. But when I was a child, at that time, I was a favorite. Uh, right now, I have no favorite TV. First of all, right now, I have no favorite TV shows because whenever you are using no favorite TV shows, there may be multiple TV shows there outside. I have no favorite TV shows because I don't watch much TV now. Okay. But when I was a child, at that time, when I was a child, then you are again using at that time. That's a like reuse of you can use just one. But I when I was child, comma, like Dash was my favorite TV show. I was my favorite TV show. You cannot be yourself your favorite TV show, right? What did you wanted to write here, Mahabub? Sisimpur.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. When I was a child, um, Sisimpur was my favorite TV show. Okay, Sisimpur and quote it. Quote the show's name. Okay. That name is Sisimpur. Like you have you shouldn't have even used this sentence. Okay, it was an educational TV program especially for children. There were some actors, and those actors, main cartoon actors. Okay, those actors, because you watched it, those actors, that's why you could read, right? And that doesn't, and also actors, you are using actors, not the singular form. That's why you should have used those actors. Means cartoon characters. Cartoon characters. Their names are Halum, Ikri, Tuktuki. Acha, the same problem, Mahabub. You are using the, that name is Sisimpur. It was an educational, and then again you are using their names are Halum. So like you are using two tenses here. দুই নৌকা পা দিয়ে চললে হবে না, যে কোনো একটা টেন্স বেছে নিতে হবে, হ্যাঁ? So their names were Halum, Ikri, Tuktuki, Shiku. You forgot Shiku. শিকু একটা শেয়াল ছিল, ওটা ভুলে গেছেন মাহবুব। দে ওয়ার ভেরি জোকার, নো দে ওয়ার ভেরি ফানি। জোকার হয় কি, যারা আপনার ওই ওদের নাম হয় জোকার, তারা নিজেরা ছিল খুব মজার। সো এখানে আপনার দে ওয়ার ভেরি ফানি হবে। ওই এনজয়ফুল, নো নো, এনজয়ফুল ইজ এ জয়াস বলতে পারতেন, হ্যাঁ? যে দ্য প্রোগ্রাম ওয়াজ ভেরি ফানি অর জয়াস, এটা বলতে পারতেন। এনজয়ফুল হয় না, এনজয়ফুল একটা ওটা এত কোনো সেন্টেন্স মানে এরকম ওয়ার্ড আমি শুনিনি। এনজয়মেন্ট হয়, বাট এনজয়ফুল বলে কিছু হয় না। অ্যান্ড ইন্টারেস্টিং, সো আই লাইকড মোস্ট টু ওয়াচ দ্যাট। আচ্ছা, আই লাইকড, দেখুন মোস্ট আপনি যেখানেই অ্যাডভার্ব বসিয়ে দিলেন মানেই তার মিনিংটা কিন্তু পারফেক্ট হলো না। এখানে আপনি লিখতে পারতেন যে সো আই লাইক টু ওয়াচ দ্যাট শো দ্য মোস্ট। ওকে, at that time were many there were at that time there were many TV programs, but I like to watch um it most. Okay, I liked most to watch it নয়, I like to watch it most, এটাই বেশি পছন্দ করতেন। আপনাকে বোঝাতে হবে আপনি যে স্ট্রেসটা সব থেকে বেশি এটাকেই পছন্দ করতেন, সেটার পরেই আপনাকে অ্যাডভার্ব বসাতে হবে, যেখানে মানে এটা তার মানে কি আমি পছন্দ করতাম সব থেকে বেশি দেখতে এটা, এরকম নয় কিন্তু আমি এটাকেই সব থেকে বেশি দেখতে পছন্দ করতাম, তো এটার পরেই যেহেতু জোর দিতে হবে সেই জন্য ওই ইটটা ওই মোস্টের সাথে ওই পাশাপাশি বসবে। অল চিলড্রেন ওয়্যার লাইক টু ওয়াচ, আচ্ছা চিলড্রেনদেরকে পছন্দ করা হতো না, রাদার চিলড্রেন লাইক টু ওয়াচ ইট, সো all the children liked to watch that cartoon program every Friday at 9 a.m. it started, it was started নয় it started, এটা শুরু হতো, ঠিক আছে, it was started নয়, টিভি প্রোগ্রাম তো ওটা আপনা আপনি চলে, তো ওটা শুরু হতো, তো it started। আচ্ছা আপনারা অনেকেই দেখলাম, কিন্তু আপনারা কেউ মিনা কার্টুন দেখতেন না?
জি ম্যাম, এটাও দেখা হতো।
হুম, মিনা কার্টুন কারোর ভালো লাগতো না? হুম, right. আচ্ছা আপনারা কোনদিন টিভিতে ওই পাওয়ার রেঞ্জার্স বলে আছে, যেটা তো ওই ঘড়ি থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে, ওরা ওই 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 পাওয়ার রেঞ্জার্স, এগুলো আপনারা দেখেছেন? না বোধহয়। আচ্ছা, পাওয়ার রেঞ্জার্স দেখেননি। ওটা প্রচন্ড ওই মারামারি অ্যাকশন রুম টাইপের ছিল, যে যাই হোক না কেন সঙ্গে সঙ্গে মারামারি এসবের মধ্যে ঢুকে পড়তো। তো ওইটা কিন্তু একটা বেশ মজার ছিল দেখার জন্য। ওরা আমার মানে এক একজনের এক এক রকম পছন্দ, তো তো ওই অ্যাকশন মুভিজ এরকম এরকম টাইপের দেখতে, ওইগুলো ওইটাও দেখতাম। তারপরে আপনারা কখনো ওই আলিফ লাইলা দেখেছেন? আপনারা কেউ আলিফ লাইলা দেখেছেন
জি ম্যাম, এটাও
বিটিভিতে?
দেখা হতো।
রাইট রাইট, আলিফ লাইলা তো খুবই ভালো লাগতো এক সময়। রাইট। আপনারা যদি কখনো কেউ সময় পেয়েছেন কিনা জানি না, আপনারা ওই হাজার এক আরব্য রজনীর গল্প, এই যে যে আরব আপনার আরবের গল্প, ওই গল্পের 1,000টা গল্প না 1,001টা গল্প আছে, সেই গল্পটা আপনারা মানে সেই গল্পের ওই কালেকশন গুলো ওটা পড়তে পারেন, খুব মজার গল্পের কালেকশন গুলো। রাইট, নাও I think we will give 2 minutes rest, okay, and then we will start our learning process today.